All right, all right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing? I gotta see if this is all working. So give me a second. Okay, okay. Let me see here. Do we have things working? My whole deal is, do I have things working? See if I have things working. Well, that kind of threw that out of the way because phone died.
Because if we all stop talking about it,
Now we're gonna get into this. This is gonna be a new situation on this channel, which is gonna be different. I'm making sure my
gonna be different.
okay, my audio is working. Sweet. Okay. 1 second here. See here. Give me 1 second. See here. See here. Okay, I can hear myself. That's one thing. I'm gonna start by gifting some memberships here. That way, they are done for the month, so people can get a hold of them. And I can go ahead and do this and hopefully get started here. So, we're doing things a little bit different here on the channel just because I feel like this situation here is something that needs to kind of be explained, and I still got things I got to work on for the camera. For some reason, it's showing up a date and a timestamp there, and I do not know why. So, welcome everybody who's gotten gifted. Let me see if I can get rid of that timestamp. Okay, I think I got it. Let's see here. Let's see if I can somehow figure out if I'm doing anything wrong. 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 Okay, I am doing things wrong. Okay, so now hoping that I fix this. I'm not usually set up for Let me see here. Okay, I'm usually set up for gaming, so bear with me. Okay, see here. Bear with me. Ow. Oh, no. Well, why? Okay. Um, move this to where I can see this here. And then edit this transformation. Okay, so I think I think this is where we're at. For right now, I apologize. Um, by not actually having this set up like I would like to. Oh, okay. Well, I think that'll have to do. All right. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna jump into this little story I've been stumbled across. You know, I'm a gamer, so I don't like care too much about like current events or am not like big on things that will I have a kind of a thing that says, you know, mind your own business kind of situation. There's too many people in too many people's businesses, and there's too many people that are up in everybody's life and their styles, and they don't, you know. So I try to just stay out of people's way and stay out of their. Everybody has their own life. Everybody, if they want to do what they want to do, they want to do, whether it's good, bad, evil, whatever. But this particular story has come across, and I feel a little bit of attached to this kind of situation because something almost similar or kind of relevant to the situation is kind of like um, what has happened to me, you know, and in some sense of way. Now, just to kind of brush up on things, there's a lot of stories going on right now. There's a lot of things going on. We got the D4VD David Anthony Burke trial getting ready like to progress uh, for the unaliving or the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, something like that. And then we got the trial of Keefe D, which is the person who is by accusation a mastermind behind Tupac's death, murder, however you want to say it. It is uh, no matter how you say it, it's never a right way to say it. I don't like to talk about death, murder, or when children are taken advantage of in a sexual manner or stuff like that. I don't. But when you try to reword things and try to do things, you're not doing no justice here. I mean, a sexual assault is a sexual assault, and try to stay within terms of service. This is all within educational and all within First Amendment rights and all within the scope of what we're talking about on the educational um, on the educational value of what is in the public interest. And right now we got public interest, and the public interest is a story about Legos, a YouTuber, a big company, a small private collector, and how $200,000 estimated $200,000 worth the Legos were stolen in, in this collection of Legos. This Legos is known to be like one of the largest Star Wars collections in the world. And I am starting off by cracking open a cold one because this is going to be a long one, you know. And this is an adult alcoholic beverage, and I'm sure you probably can't tell because the green screen stuff, but it's a Budweiser Chilada. It's kind of a relaxing type of drink that I'm doing before I jump into this whole shebang of a story. And now, for those who care or don't care, it doesn't matter. I only have a couple of viewers at the moment, but hopefully, people will watch this, see my opinions, and we can go from there. Now, before I get into this, I do want to go ahead and throw this up there. It's a little disclaimer uh, saying, views and opinions are mine alone. They are not here for defamation. This is commentary, criticism, and education purposes. And this is most likely not intended for adults because I will talk like a sailor. And this should be all protected under free speech. Um, a lot of these are allegations and that are already in the public eye. And so opinions is not defamation and nor are facts. So if facts ever become defamation, then that means there we got some issues. Now it says, do not contact anybody mentioned and do not do anything illegal in any way, shape, or form based on my views, my opinions, my commentary, anything to do with this channel. Okay. Um, make that clear. And you can read the rest of everything there. If it's not clear enough, man, I'll send you a damn copy. Okay. So, with that being said, let's jump into this YouTuber's view of how he took down the thief who stole over $200,000 of Legos. This YouTuber is known by Reckless Ben.
This man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and MiniFigs.
Bricks?
Well, as you can tell, you got people who are willing to do good deeds or try to help do good deeds. And this Reckless Ben guy seems like a legit upstanding kind of guy who definitely wants to do right by people. And I see that there is so much already just in this couple of seconds. By my understanding, you have a son who has a father who is ill, that has a Star Wars collection of Lego that is known as to be one of the world's largest. And apparently somebody stole them. And his father, they don't want his father to know because of health reasons, which I mean, I get it. I mean, right now I'm rolling around in a wheelchair. Just had surgery on my leg not too long ago. I've been feeling on and off. I would have taken on this report a lot sooner, but with my medications and everything, my health has been up and down. So I understand when it comes down to health, stress can make things a whole lot worse. So let's continue.
And MiniFigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, by what it looks like is this store is pretty legit. I mean, this company is pretty legit. You know, they got a lot of people, random people, vouching for them. So that seems, you know, in a nutshell, a legit, trustworthy type of situation. You go to big companies because of trust. You know, I tend to trust bigger companies because they do not want any kind of bad rep, or they don't want anything that can destroy this situation. You know, so you want to go to these big box retailers. You want to go to these big companies because if they're willing to put their name on it, and they're they're willing to roll with the punches like that, then you know that's the people that you want to work with. You don't want to work with somebody who seems slimy and or doesn't seem like well put together or doesn't have things together, like me right now. I do not have things well put together at this moment because this is the first time I'm doing any kind of journalism type of content like this, any kind of reaction type of stuff. So this is my first go round, and I'm a gamer, and I usually do things through gaming, and I get it. I get it. It doesn't look good on my end, but I'm hoping I'm pulling it together enough for y'all to see that I'm trying here. My main purpose of doing this is because I know this story is out. I know a lot of people have covered it, but I just want to cover it and keep a light on the situation because I do not want the light to die down, and I do not want this story to go away. So we're going to go ahead and continue on here.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets.
Consigned merchandise shall remain the property of Manziel until sold. Okay.
But every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a
So that's pretty typical. If you go to like a reseller, you're not going to expect them to do the work for nothing. I mean, they're also storing the items at that time. You got to give them some kind of percentage. You got to give them something. So yeah, that's self-explanatory, common sense type of stuff.
store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and filled the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5 months.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation.
See, I like the fact that she is out talking about this immediately. So it's not like it's not like, I don't think she's trying to dodge any kind of bullets here. So far I think that she's been upstanding, an upright person.
That she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. Wasn't it?
All right, so she owns this store. She's a franchisee, which means she's contracted to bear the name and within some standards of what the corporation needs. Like, there's certain kind of standards that they want people to represent them by, which is, common sense once again. But she owns it, so that's her business. She owns it. Now, when she sells it back, most likely when you sell back something like that, or when you're selling a business like that, you're not gonna break even. You're not gonna break even at all. You're gonna want to sell at a profit, just like you're selling the bricks and minifigs or the Lego. You are going to try to get some kind of a profit margin, So, I mean, that's what I'm seeing. That that's what I would do if I'm going to leave the country. I'll call them and say, hey, you know what? I got some things I got to do. It's none of your business what I got to do, but I do got to leave the country. And the best situation on this is that I sell my business, and that is completely legal to do, is sell my business, because it's my business. I can sell it, and as long as it's within these parameters and these standards, then it should be, legitly done. What I sell, if I'm on contract with you, it will transfer over. So the contract will transfer over from me being owner to the previous owner, or to the new owner. So contractually, my end of the contract will be over and their beginning of the contract will begin. And as long as there's the okay there, then we should be fine, right? I mean, I would think so. Man, I don't see why that would be a bad situation.
Until Brandon got there, that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called.
Wait. So they're terminating the franchise agreement. They're not they're not terminating the ownership of the business. The business is still a business, with or without corporate, without the franchise agreement. It's still a business of selling and reselling, trading Lego. You can have a business that trades, sells, resell used and new Lego. You can still have a business without having to have the name Bricks and Minifigs attached to it. So if they terminated the franchise agreement, that should be a win for her, because she no longer needs to have that name. She can name her business whatever she wants to name it, run it the way she wants to run it, as long as it's still, and I mean, if she wants it to be still a buy, sell, trade, Lego establishment, you know, but that's still her business. She still owns the LLC. Because you took away the franchise rights does not mean that you took away the business. I mean, personally, that means, I'm sorry, I mean, I'm breaking it down by my opinion, but I mean, that's what I'm thinking at this moment. I mean, at this very moment, if it was me, I'm like, okay, you're terminating the franchise agreement. Well, screw your franchise. Take it, shove it up your ass. Enjoy. You're the one that terminated it. No fault on me. You're taking what you're taking. This is still my business. I still have ownership of this business. I'm only paying you for the franchise portion of this business. But I own this business. You know, I mean, does that make sense to anybody? Does anybody understand that? Or am I just am I lost? Am I just I mean, this is a part of me that is like getting excited at the moment, because you break it down even more than what like a lot of people have broken it down to. I mean, I'm actually shocking myself right now because I watched a lot BJC, Echo Base, Last Relic, Ben. I love y'all all, man. I love you all. But the simplicity of this is kind of bittersweet.
I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to.
So she was not feeling okay with leaving her inventory or the inventory, which once again is not corporate's. Because corporate terminated the franchise agreement doesn't give them the right to take over the store. Man, I am I wrong? That just means the store can't come back open with the Bricks and Minifigs name. And it cannot come back open with their procedural stuff. Take away Bricks and Minifigs, the name, take away the franchise portion of the business. It's still a business. It's still a store. It's still a they still own it. Now something is going on. I'm lost because maybe I'm not that far into it right now, and I don't know these details of the franchise agreement and the ownership of the property, or the ownership of the inventory, or the ownership of. But I don't know if I'm cooking here, but I think that when it comes down to it, is that if I was, let's say, if I was with McDonald's and McDonald's wanted to terminate their franchise with me, and they wanted to terminate it, I'm like, cool, sweet, take it. This is now Joe's Double Dash Burger. I'm still serving burgers and fries. You know, I'm wet independent. Just like when it comes down to artists, singers and artists, they sign with a record label. They sign with a record label, and that record label goes sour. It doesn't go right. It doesn't do right. And I'm going to bring up Prince. He comes up, the artist formerly known as Prince, to make sure that his music and his story is still told, but outside of the contract. But once again, when corporate terminated the contract, that's on corporate. It's not like she was at fault of terminating the contract. It was corporate that terminated the contract, not her. So that's something that corporate has to eat, not her. But let's go on. Yep.
Do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there in the security cam footage. It's him at the store kicking her out. In that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman...
All right, well, I mean, that's quite clear. If they're taking responsibility for it, then that's on them, not on her. Because they came back in to take it. Corporate is only taking the franchise back. They're not taking the building. They're not taking the lease. They're not taking, I mean, honestly, they're taking the name. The franchisees are paying the franchisor to use the name. Are paying the franchisor to use vendors. Are paying the franchisor for basics, but the operations, the basic operations of the store and being the owner of their own store is to be able to open up when they want to open up, run the store as they see fit, as long as it's within the parameters of the logos are correctly, the expectations are as expected by Bricks and Minifigs. Schedule should not have anything to do with it. Pricing should not have anything to do with it. And whether they choose to do consignments or not should not have anything to do with it. You know, these guys are representing the name of Bricks and Minifigs. And I think they're doing a pretty damn good job. But when you go over there and shut them down, you don't kick them out like this. You don't take their inventory. Because it's not theirs to take anyways. They put, how much did they spend to, oh man, I'm going to have to ask and find out how much it is that they spend to purchase the use of the name Bricks and Minifigs. I mean, and their surplus of abilities such as vending and so forth like that. I mean, honestly, God to honest truth, if vending have vendors is that big of a deal, and it's going to be that big of a deal where it can cause people life or death when it comes down to opening up a business, then there will not be no businesses known to man. And the best businesses, I believe, in my heart, are the mom and pop businesses, not the big corporation businesses. I will rather support a local business than support a big brand business. And that's just my opinion. But all of this is my opinion. Just go ahead.
And got kicked out of her own store. She called Brian explaining how corporate just came down.
Oh, it just to let you know how much of an opinion this is. I'm drinking my adult alcoholic beverage as we're going through this. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. If I'm right, there's always a way you can show some love to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Support the channel by hitting that like button. Just subscribe, donate, become a member, do something, because by you helping me, helps me get to the point where I can help people like this. Let's go on.
And is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it. So, Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store, and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taken over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah. I am the owner of about half your store's inventory. All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it, because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence, like that is our collection. So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's gonna happen. If we go to court, we're gonna drag this thing out so long, and you're gonna end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth, or what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man. So if that's the route you wanna go, and I go, that's really the route you wanna go, rather than just letting me walk in there, and he goes, no. Dang. What am I to do at that point?
Bricks and MiniFigs.
All right, so you heard it right there. What am I to do? Okay, I know this very, very well. I know the situation very well. And I'll explain. Just what he said, you got a bigger company saying, hey, y'all know what? If you want to stay online, well, prove it. But the only way you can prove it is in court. And if you prove it in court, I'll make sure that you're going to go bankrupt before you're able to make sure that's proven, because you're going to waste so much money, so much time, so much life just to get your collection back, or the value of. I would drag you out in court so long that it's going to be worth way more than that. Well then, riddle me this. Okay. To me, that becomes more of no longer the value of the Lego, but the value of the principle. Are you going to sit there, take it up the anus with a spiky wooden bat with nails, grinding away, causing harm beyond explanation? and you're going to suffer through that for that long, or are you going to actually finally stop them from doing it, not just to you, but to others? Because this is apparently an ongoing situation. This is just, well, I heard this is not even the start, but this is the start of what brought the story to light. So let's continue, shall we? And Lord, let's drink to how much pain and corruption, I mean, to how much pain that corruption has caused people. I know I was going to talk about how this relates to me. I don't want to put it up. I don't want to bring it to. I don't want to bring it to me. I don't want to bring it to me. But my relation is, I rented an apartment. It's a decent apartment. It's for the apartment is for people who have disabilities and are either seniors, or um the apartment was for income based individuals. And when I first moved into these apartment complex, it was really directed to elders and disabilities. And then somebody took over as property manager, and that person decided to change it to where anybody can come in. And then when anybody and everybody come in, it turned our apartments from being pleasant to live in to being the hood, the ghetto, we are diving bullets on a daily type of situation. And if you watch some of my past live streams in gaming, there's been times where I had to leave in the middle of a live stream. I can't remember which ones, but there's been quite a few times where there was gunshots, there was something burning, there was something going on, there was fights and arguments, and it just got really bad to where it was unsafe for me to stay there. Anyways, long story short, I gave my 30-day notice. I let them know, verbally and written. I had a moving crew and a cleaning crew. I'm disabled. I'm currently rolling around in a wheelchair. I don't know if y'all can see it, but if I turn around, maybe you can. But I'm currently in a wheelchair due to surgery at the moment. And so a lot of things comes to mind at the moment. And I think that I had the right people to come and clean the house, to and they were paid well, and people who uh who moved my stuff, cleaning crew, moving crew, all that stuff, left everything in excellent condition. But I have people who turn around and, how do I put it? Oh, well, I mean, let's just put it this way. I got into a house, and as I was getting into a house, I was talking and I had to make sure I had to give my credit information and stuff like that. And my credit had a hit. Boom. I had 800 plus credit. I mean, I had my credit. I worked really hard to get it up really nice, up in the 800s. And this apartment complex decided to lie to the credit people, saying that I did not give them a 30-day notice, that my apartment was destroyed, that there was damages and there was clean, and I'm currently still working on this and fighting it at the moment. But this big corporation is big. They own a lot of apartments in the area and so forth. They choose to ruin somebody's credit, make it hard for somebody to move on and try to buy our own homes and so forth like that, because they want to screw people. Well, big corporations going against some of us older people who are disabled, who are living on a set income. And we have underwent a lot of scrutiny. To this day, there's shit on the internet about me that's not even true. But I mean, God forbid that life is going to be perfect. Because, it is what it is. I give everything in God's hands. I leave everything in God's hands. That's why I do not seek out legal. That's why I do not. I'll tell you right now. I believe I can sue a lot of people for what they've done to me. But I don't have the energy. I do not have the health to be able to go through a court case, through the all the legal stuff. I don't. I'm barely hanging on as it is. With that being said, I understand where the Manziel family is right now. They're in situations where fighting it, it's just better to give up on it. Screw it. It's not the end of the world. I'd rather stay alive and worry about our health than worry about some freaking lawsuit. I mean, I I'll tell you right now, that's the reason why I am doing this. That's the reason why I'm doing this live stream. You know, whether this goes to anybody or anybody cares, I hope it'll make sense. Okay, so as my emotions die down from my personal issues on that situation, and it's a situation that is all too real. It's all too real, and I just gotta say that I hope that I hope that people can see and understand that this is terrible for people.
Knows that this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court. And almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that they stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing this?
Oh, they do it all the time.
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a
Because
YouTuber ended up taking wind-
cops are only allowed to do so much. Bottom line. But a theft is a crime. Not a civil crime. A criminal crime. So, let's go forward
to this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's go back.
Almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that they stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing this?
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story.
Alright, collecting weekly. Alright, so give me a second here. Collecting weekly. Okay. Okay, so let's go here. Alright, so I'm looking up collecting weekly. Okay, which is right here. This is the group. Alright. Okay. This guy has 78,000 subscribers. As you can tell, way more subscribers than I have. So, hmm, I'm looking. I want to know when this whole BAM thing happened with them. I seen that they had a Mr. Beast. Look, Hot Toys, Mr. Beast, Batman. Hey, I got Mr. Beast right here. I mean, you might not be able to see it, but this is a Mr. Beast shirt. And I don't know what the is it the. It says executive producer right there. Anyways, okay, so. Uh,
It has been like honestly, I think the craziest week for the channel that we've ever had in a very long time.
It's been pretty wild.
It's been pretty wild. So, last April, are we actually live? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Last April, I met a Lego collector by the name of Brian Mansell, and we had done a stream after I talked to Brian for a while and was given some different photos and videos and spreadsheets and contracts, and a lot of what.
all right, so before I go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all check this out, and I am going to step away real quick. I gotta run to the bathroom, but hope you enjoy this music. I'll be right back. I apologize. You know, some of us who are like kind of wheelchair bound, uh, are are kind of, how do I put it? It takes a little bit longer to do things. Hence why I am trying to position myself. This wheelchair doesn't necessarily work out just the greatest for me, but I hope I did well. Hope y'all can see me okay. And also, hence why, you know, sometimes a little bit of alcohol beverage helps out. You know, not saying that anybody should be an alcoholic. No, don't do that. But for those who are a dependent person, dependent on anything, having a nice, chill alcoholic beverage every now and again cannot hurt nobody. So, cheers to the little people who are fighting corruption, who are fighting the hate, and fighting lies and deception, manipulation. Okay, so let's continue on. All right, so I got them pulled up. We're gonna look into them more.
And created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one of them to find out why.
So they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, you know, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them.
So, nothing against collecting weekly. Called integrity. Okay, integrity kind of means stand up for what is right, even if you're standing alone. Even if it means sacrificing your own well-being. And even I am a victim of that even same antage or ontage, because my well-being is just staying alive till tomorrow. My health is that bad. So I pray for every single day. And I'm thankful for every single day. Now, to a lot of people, that might not be, to the average person, they know they can most likely make it a week from today, a month from today. But I don't know if I can make it to tomorrow. But I'm forever thankful for the moment I do have. And that's pretty awesome. But these YouTubers that are here, I commend them for trying. Now I understand that they don't want to give up a lot of what they have for tomorrow or their future or their family. Makes sense. But sometimes when it means that you have to push that barrier is probably the time you need to push that barrier. Anyways, so continue on.
Frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats
Drinks.
me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now. Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go, you know?
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So
Alright, so
immediately I went to my car.
that fucks you up
friends,
mentally,
and started driving
16
hours
psychologically,
to this Bricks and MiniFigs store, and I will
all kinds
do
of
literally
things.
whatever it takes, even if I have to take down the entire police force. I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego Star Wars collection back.
Now, this
16
guy's
hours
willing
later,
to help
we're
out this
finally
far,
pulling up
this
to the Bricks and
extent.
MiniFigs store. So I
Wow.
started a pair of spy camera glasses.
I love you,
That's
man.
what I'm gonna use to film this. And
Just that
honestly, I
effort
kinda just wanna
is
hear
enough.
Bricks and MiniFigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
It's pretty good. So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well,
Are
I'm
you
not
serious?
harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the
What?
cameras? I'm being harassed by watch the cameras. I am
Are you serious?
Literally, all I did was
Bitch!
bring up that my friend has some Legos
You
in the
better
store, and
recognize!
they started freaking out on me. But I wasn't gonna leave the store.
You
without
just
hearing her side of the
made
story.
yourself
Before showing
a
up,
major
I printed
culprit.
A copy of the contract the store made
You
with
made
Brian,
yourself
saying that
major
all of these Lego
issues.
sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here. Legally, this does not count as harassment.
I'm like,
Instead,
hey,
the
I don't
manager
know
should be
anything
checking the
about
store's
it, but
inventory
hey,
to
man,
see if these sets are still in their store.
know.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I'm willing to help you if I can, but immediately that kind of
Go ahead and
shit.
leave, but I'm gonna ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
He's been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically, what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and MiniFigs headquarters.
How's it going?
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it.
Oh, Daddy! Can I go to the
So when
store?
they say go to corporate,
Ask
they'll
mommy.
respond next time.
I have no idea.
Mommy, can I
You
go
have
to
to
the store? No, ask Daddy.
It's your thing with them.
This is a round robin
So I
competition.
showed the manager what corporate Bricks and MiniFigs
You keep
said.
on going and going and going and going.
I'm
Who
supposed to
actually
come back to
wins?
the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
Oh, well, this is what corporate told us.
I'm
I've
happy that's what corporate told
email.
you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Have you guys heard me ask him several times?
I don't know about you guys, but
Why
to
are you
me,
bringing
it
other
kinda
people into
seems like
this?
The only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000 theft.
Why are you bringing in other people?
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. You need to. I've asked you how many times to leave this. I've been asking to leave.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and MiniFigs store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still
It's
here.
not your inventory.
The only thing is the owner's
Not
claiming
your
that
inventory.
he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back from my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come pick him up. Because you guys still have him, right?
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, it's his. He owns the Legos.
own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh, the police have showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show them the contract, we're in with the crime, which could land them in jail.
Wait a minute.
Not stealing.
What are you talking about?
So,
hold up.
social media owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back from my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come pick him up. Because you guys still have him, right?
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
What?
Okay.
He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
Yes, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot?
No, bro, are you idiot? Dude, are you the idiot?
Are you stupid?
Are you stupid?
Josh, the police have showing up right now.
Hey.
Hi! You hear that? He just said, hi!
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show him the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
well, but they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that.
Alright, so. Alright, me as a previous correctional officer and person who has studied the law a little bit, and I mean, I'm not the greatest of all. I mean, I have an uncle that's a lawyer. I have a little bit of knowledge, not a lot, but a little bit, okay? So, this is what we got, is two crimes, right? Two crimes. First of all, one crime is them trying to kick them off the property, all right? So trespass, all right? But the theft crime, which is the criminal crime, is what they have in stock inside that facility, inside that business. This officer has a choice to investigate both crimes. Both crimes. Not just one or the other, but both. He only does one crime. Now, check it out.
Right here, the factor is that they don't want you their private owned store, and they don't want you on the front. Okay.
But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole 200.
Mm-hmm. Two crimes. Two totally different situations. Okay. And just to save my ass on anything else I'm about to say, I'm going to take a little break. Okay. I'm going to take a little break and show you this image so you can read upon what it may say. Give you plenty of time to read it, zoom in, all that jazz. And then I will go ahead and give you a little bit of audio to go with it. I'll be back. just a reminder, it might take me longer than usual because I'm on a wheelchair, but please bear with me. We're gonna get in a whole lot deeper. Let's go. Okay, y'all, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Let's continue on, shall we?
$100,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespass from here. So
Okay.
trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how do I
Okay, for life is legally not possible, but alright, next.
get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay.
So
Okay. Again, Rob, if you come back, we're in the car and we're gonna arrest you.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store, and if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we're gonna be arrested.
Wow.
Is there, I guess, a reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So, we should gotta leave. Okay,
I just have to leave?
So, leave now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to be in the parking lot?
No. So this is all private property.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay?
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I
10
film
minutes.
a video at Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there? So to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs
Without
corporate
getting
offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs
Corporate.
CEO, the guy who runs the entire company, McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
So you guys are hoarding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Okay, so no,
Is that
they're
a
not.
lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited like again.
Their attorneys.
So who's like
Brian Mansell.
Okay. Who's that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
It never
It
happened.
did happen, yeah. It does happen.
No, we did not.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know
Wow.
you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, look, we
Really?
both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So, I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets. And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. But all of these claims are from his own company.
Wow.
We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this
Wow.
lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if
Liar!
he just gives us the Legos back now. If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the easy way. The hard way, I don't think you guys are really going to like it.
No. Okay.
But we're getting it back either way, so it's like you can either...
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right
No,
now.
there's no threat there. No,
So
there's no
catching you guys
extortion.
in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Okay. You've been asked to leave. Please leave.
Okay.
And with
Bye,
that,
Felicia.
Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no. Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way.
What is the hard way, man?
But now
What
it's
is
pretty
the
much
hard way?
the super hard way because
What
the
is the
police are
super hard
protecting
way?
them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay?
So what is
You
it?
understand that?
So we all regrouped together to rewatch
So,
the footage
okay.
I've gotten so far. And there was one thing
got
the manager
regrouped?
said that might be a way forward for us.
I have not heard anything from the owners.
Oh.
So you need to leave.
Can I talk to the owners then, or?
You go ahead and call the owners.
Okay.
Do you have their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why won't you give it to me?
Okay. Owners.
Because isn't that the logical next step if we're supposed to
Well,
work
you
with
have
the
all the
owners? Then
information right there, right?
I have the Lego sets you guys have, but I don't have the owner's number. No. So Yeah, if you give me if that's what you want me to do, then you could give me the number and I can.
No, I want you to leave.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store,
Now switch
which is good
owners.
to find out.
So yeah, I
The only
mean,
problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call
I'm
him.
not giving you anything except for calling the police.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number? Or?
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
oh,
Dang.
That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact.
I'm gonna
the
keep on
owners of the
switching
store,
owners
but
so they
contact
don't
info, so I
have
try
the
to
right
contact
numbers.
The store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble. So if she's not going to give me his number,
yeah.
I'm just going to have to find it, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
I gotta point out.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call
I'm
him.
not giving you anything except for calling the police.
Right, there's this
But you
guy
told
in the
me to call
background.
the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number? Or?
No, I don't have any.
Alright, so apparently that's
why I was like,
somebody
corporate
right
keeps telling me to
here.
contact the owner of the
Sheldon.
store,
That's
but
Sheldon.
no contact info, so I try to contact the
And
store,
who is
and
this
hangs up
guy?
on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect
Who
the
is
store
that guy?
owner from getting in trouble. So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way. When she hands me the phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego. Well, we found
Josh
out
Lego.
the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spyglasses.
There's Victor.
No, it's so blurry. So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous. After watching the footage over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing. Because she's brainwashed. But luckily for me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of cults and I've personally experienced some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate offices could. And yes, that's the plan. Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side. Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult. I mean, a true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise
Lego
themselves
club.
as something else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a regular old Lego club. Yep,
Yeah.
that's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber, so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to listen to him.
My name's Victor. We're going to Bricks and Minifigs. Let's go. All right, guys, we are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing, but we had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Dang, let's go. Just watching. Yo, we got a fan over here. 1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real quick pic. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
You can? Yeah.
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Oh yeah, do it.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like some kind
So,
of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't want to.
What's happening right now?
wait.
Please know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Dang, let's go. Just watching. Yo, we got a fan over here. 1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real quick pic. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
You can? Yeah.
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you.
So. Alright. Long hair. Done eyebrows. But a manly face. I don't see no breasts. Look pretty guy-like to me. For the most part. But is he a she?
And her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't whatever.
What's
Sure, I'm down for that. Okay.
happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. Hell yeah, they're believing the challenge.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so right here, it looks like she might actually have some breast. It looks like she might have, you know, double A's. Okay, so let's go forward.
Yellow, go, 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 go.
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all.
But right here, she does have like a female posture. Alright, so go ahead.
All this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
No, this girl won.
My producer. It's going right now.
How's it going? We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you, so yeah.
And just like that, she's in. So we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up.
In the woods. Okay. So one thing I know is anything in the woods is not either safe or mature. I mean, immature in nature. It's just anything that happens in the woods needs to stay in the woods. I mean, I don't know what else to put. I mean, I don't know how to say this, but anyways, next.
And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
You're the Lego Queen!
Yes, she's the Lego Queen!
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person in the entire world.
Official best employee of Bricks and MiniFigs.
The winner goes to Caledonia!
Lego Queen! 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 Lego Queen!
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power. If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So, we gotta give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes.
Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the most powerful.
Queen says, jump. I feel like I can do anything I want. Just step on the Legos barefoot.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Beautiful dog pile.
You primed it all!
Lastly, all cults do group rituals to make you feel like one with the group.
Alright, so this is quite genius. The guy who knows and realizes that the art of manipulation is very, very well known in the world that we live in, is very transparent. I mean, there's no hiding it. The ignorant is the only ones that don't see it. Yeah, okay, so.
So now we have to become one with this Bricks and MiniFigs employee.
Brick by brick, 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 brick by brick.
And now the employee is fully brainwashed. Okay, maybe not fully brainwashed, but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate Bricks and MiniFigs did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie. But good thing now, she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult, and our cult is now going to give her the free.
Not a bitch. At this moment. At this moment, not a bitch. She is human. She is understanding. She knows a lot. And she is very well independent. However, the boss that was there earlier that we saw in the previous clip, it's a whole different story, you know.
Freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata time-stamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Yeah, see, you showed me one of them when I asked. We got Victor. We got Ben. We got the other Ben. We got Sheldon.
Did I? Yeah. Wait. I thought it's called on you?
Yeah, the cost called on them.
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god.
You know what's really funny is
You know what's really funny is
after you left, I got a call from my boss. And it was
after you left, I got a call from my boss. He was like,
how do we get them arrested?
we had to get them arrested.
Dang.
How do we get them arrested?
We have to get them arrested. How do we get them arrested?
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission and get Josh, the owner's number.
Wait, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number?
Oh, she knows.
Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
There it is. Did you picture?
Oh, nice.
Well, now that I have the owner's number, it's time to give him a call.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and.
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What Lego? What?
So we got Victor and we got Sheldon.
What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set. I think we got, what else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. And it's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's not a loophole. It really is not a loophole. I mean, for reals, it's not a loophole.
Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's.
No, it's what they try to use as a loophole, but it's not a loophole.
Which makes no sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
And I guess this is some sort
They straight up said they take on the consignment.
of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Negative. When you take over a store or a company, you take on the responsibilities.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
No, that's not how.
No. It says no, that's not how it works. That is how it works.
The law works.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yep. You got your law book next to you because I got mine right next to mine. Let's go ahead and pull it up. You want to pull it up? Yeah, we'll pull it up. Well, I mean, I don't mind pulling it up. We'll pull it up. I mean, we can pull it up. Yeah, you want to pull it up? We'll pull it up. But we come on. Yeah, we can. I'll pull it up. Yeah, you want to pull it up? You want to pull it up? Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up.
So
If that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
Well, I mean, if you want me to sue you for it, I mean, do you really want to go down that rabbit hole, or you want to go ahead and keep on going?
you don't just want to give the Legos back, like?
Sue me. Let's go to court.
No, you want to sue me and go to court? Okay.
I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
How's this harassment? This is a business deal gone bad. So this is not criminal, isn't it? Is this criminal? Tell me if this is a criminal case.
Or do you feel threatened right now?
Yeah.
I was surprised
You feel threatened? Threatened for what?
at how much the owner wanted us to sue him. He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys and they basically spelled it out saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove what they sold and not. And that's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined. In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this.
Oh, no, reverse.
Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity. So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
Well, not real illegal, but illegal.
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost, and then if they take us to court, then
I'm down for the illegal stuff.
And the group is in. So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just hope that they take the bait and sue us. What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." Now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also going to try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm going to make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal from Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this. So people are just assuming that the name is Bricks and Minifigs, when that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal from Old People.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name,
genius.
it's going to be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's going to get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal from Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company is legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help support us by buying some of our We Steal from Old People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have great reviews. And so now to promote this website, I'm going to...
All right, so I urge everybody to go to WeStealFromOldPeople.com. Support this cause. For reals, because this is a cause we're standing up for. Now, see, if you want to stand up for something, stand up for something that is meaningful and that will have a change on the world that we live in today. And this is a change that will forever be something that needs to be done to end corruption in the world we live today. Let's continue.
Put my company logo directly over top of the Bricks and MiniFigs company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions of this billboard is. Sick. I'm making my logo the exact same.
I don't always, I'll put it this way, do not always trust Chat GPT. Do not always trust them. You know, when you want to make an AI thing, I mean, there's a lot of AI situations that they always have violations, blah, 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 over all kinds of bullshit shit. Even if I wanted to make a thumbnail with bricks and minifigs and stuff like that, they will give me bullshit just to be able to do it. So, Chat GPT is not always the best. Just saying. Just saying.
Dimensions.
Yes, dude! Oh my god! It looks exactly the same.
This is where we started to realize we are taking this way further than just a bad business practice.
It might look exactly the same, but the size is what?
I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal. But luckily for us, though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. And we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
You know, there's logos all over that place. It is all over the place. There's Lego. Sorry, Lego.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them.
So basically, if you put all the blame on your lower franchises, you're safe.
Having somebody to blame.
So I registered 5 franchises under my We Steal From Old People company.
Who wants to be the owner of the first company?
Ooh. I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're a franchise owner!
If you choose to put a bunch of banners on their store, I can't get in trouble for anything.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a legal franchise owner of We Steal From Old People.
Brick by brick.
Each of my franchise owners is allowed to make their own decisions of how they want to run the company. And what they've decided is that they're getting 2 pumpkins, and they're going to use these pumpkins to support this tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo.
Pumpkins!
And I basically just sit down here and,
biodegradable.
yeah, have my franchise owner do everything for me. And we did it. And the sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT? Yeah, I miscalculated the size. So, sorry guys. It'll work for now, so we're still going on with the plan. 2, 1, let's go. We're setting up a Bricks and Minifigs We Steal From Old People company booth right outside of their entrance. If anyone wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifigs store, they have to get through me and my merch. And I have all of the court papers already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they take the bait. What up? You want to buy some merch?
Yeah. What's this?
Yeah, we also got some We Steal From People barf bags because
Barf bag.
honestly what they're doing in
Want
this
some of
store
them barf
is
bags.
so gross, it's probably going to make all the customers
Yeah,
throw up.
I definitely want them.
Do you have an XL? Large.
I mean, I
we
want
stopped the
some of them.
customer
I
from
definitely
going
want some of them.
into Bricks and Minifigs, and he left with our merch. It was going pretty good.
I want
and
some of their
I was
merch.
stopping a lot of customers from entering the
Somebody hook me
actual
up
Bricks
with
and
their
Minifigs
merch.
store.
Somebody hook me up with their
Yeah, I
merch.
might just be out here all day. This is going very well. It was almost going too well. It's basically the end of the day now. They haven't really seen me because these windows are tinted, I guess. In order to get the store's attention, my friend Jay is going to walk into the store just pretending to be a normal customer
Oh,
and
friend
ask
Jay.
what's going on.
Is this the main store or is it the one that's out front?
What do you, like, is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like the counters. There's two. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy who's selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what? What?
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What? If you want to buy one, I can give you 50% off if you want.
No, you cannot be out here doing this.
Why not?
Were you the guy that was just trespassed out of here? The guy that was out there, it was the guy that we just trespassed.
What was it?
Yes.
She's calling the cops right now.
Listen, wasn't that the Queen of
This is
Lego?
the problem. The police told me yesterday that if I ever come back to this store in my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
Uh-huh. And as you can see, they still haven't sued me. I can't just give up on the plan before being sued. So
boy, I
I did
gotta
a
drink
switcheroo
more.
with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes, and his legal
Ben
name
for
is
Ben.
also Ben. And once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away.
It's so cold.
Okay, I couldn't get that far away. The water was freezing, but I think I got far away enough at least. But anyways, back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal. But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy Bricks and Minifigs.
Sorry,
we have to put
alcoholic.
all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person.
Hiccups.
And then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them. Oh, hello, this is corporate. We steal from old people. How's it going?
You do what?
Well, the corporation is called We Steal From Old People. And our tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
This is corporate.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate, We Steal From Old People.
No, I know who you are. I mean, who are you as a person?
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it.
Who am I talking here?
This is the owner of We Steal From Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get in go round and around now?
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't help them with. The only way this will ever end is if they sue us. So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Going about things the way that you continue to do this is not the right way.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand that?
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand
Yeah.
that like the harassment style that you have conducted and
It's the same way that they were doing,
bragging
right?
people
It's
that
the
you
same way they were doing.
vandalized the store and
Am I
other
wrong?
things along those lines. That's not the
They
right
were
way.
doing the
Well,
same
I
thing.
never vandalized the store, but
People have told us that you have.
I mean, whatever like my franchises do like underneath me, I guess that's like I can't really control them. I'm just corporate, I guess.
Are you a registered franchise?
Yeah.
You guys have FDDs and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
What states are you registered?
Oregon.
You're a registered franchisor, so
Yeah, no shit, man. Well, you think you're the only one that could do that?
He knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing because we can always just keep passing the blame onto our lower franchises.
You're the only one thing you can do it.
Thing he's doing.
Are you serious? Are you the only dumbass that thinks that they can get away with bullshit?
We have a legal organization. We have like legal franchises and everything. It's
Are you
100% by the
serious?
books.
You think
Yeah.
being a dumbass is not gonna get you caught for being dumbass.
I appreciate that you think you're being very clever, and that you think
No, that's not clever.
you can do all sorts of fun stuff this way, but
No, it's getting you caught on your own shit.
you have no business being here.
No, there's plenty of
Well,
business
we do
being
have
there.
business. We have, like, you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard because right now, Bricks and Minifigs
I'm
has somehow
sorry.
convinced the police
I'm
that
sorry,
they
man,
aren't criminals. They just participated in a bad business deal. I mean,
I would never make
literally
it in a
already
court case
exposed their entire
because
plan to me of how they're planning on getting away with this.
I feel bad for him. That agreement
Ben is so
is
patient.
not criminal. That agreement is now civil. So it's a civil matter. It's not criminal. And I have
Victor's with him.
legal knowledge.
Yeah, basically a civil crime is just the legal way of saying a business deal gone bad, which if this truly
Victor-
was just a business deal gone wrong, you would have to settle this through the court.
Ben
the
are
police aren't able to do anything.
such a
You have the police to solve criminal crimes.
gentle
such as
person.
stealing from a lottery, that's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate. So, here's the plan.
Bricks and
What
Minifigs.
if we do a lottery?
Better wish that you didn't deal with me.
First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery. Someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
Now it's not a business deal gone bad. They're actually interfering with a state-regulated lottery scheme.
'Cause I
which
go to
is
prison
now a
for the greater
criminal
good.
offense that the police would have to investigate. That's a good idea.
I would go to prison for the greater good.
It turns out this is completely legal.
I
for
would
us to do.
sacrifice my
still
life
own
for the
Legos,
greater
correct?
good.
Technically, we own all of those.
Yeah. So it would be legal for
I
you
was
to
to
auction your
end
Legos
my
off, but
life
if you still
in
are
any
owners, right?
shape, form, or way. It's going to be for the greater
Legally
good.
legit. I registered for a gambling license, which
And trust
it
me,
actually takes a long time to get one of these.
Bricks and
which
Minifigs.
sucks. But on the DOJ website,
Come
it
at
says that
my
if you're
ass.
a non-profit or a religion, you actually don't
Because
need a
I
license.
guarantee-
It'd be cool to use my new We Steal from Old People company.
You know,
but
you
I already
might
made my
make
first
be able
dollar
to
when I
make
was selling stuff outside the
deals
Big
with
store.
Brian
Money to buy
and
food.
Ben.
But luckily for me, I'm already the leader
You
of
might
a religion
be able to make
called Scientology Sucks.
some
officially
wonderful
approved
deals
in
with them.
California, which is another problem. I guess technically I
But
need
with
to
my
register in
ass-
Oregon for this to work. So registered for an Oregon PO box, which costs $35.
I will die for my cause.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but
For the
all you
greater
know is
good.
that I put a lot of work into making sure
So
that
bring
this
it,
is a
motherfuckers.
legal, legit raffle.
That means that if Bricks and Minifigs decide
And if you have to
to steal
bleep
from
that,
this raffle, they have
bleep
now
it,
committed a
motherfucker. But
criminal
go ahead.
crime, which the police are required
I'm gonna
to
leave it
investigate.
as it is. For one thing is I want to matter in life. And you give me a reason to matter.
I want everyone's attention.
So bring
We're
it,
doing
bitch.
a Lego raffle. This Lego set is worth
Bam.
$1,000.
Pretty much
Bricks and
instantly, we
Minifigs.
were a hit, and
Legally
everyone wanted to
mine.
win this Lego set. But there's a
All
problem.
you think is
Under
all
ORS
yours and
167.117,
not mine.
Each participant must pay
Bullshit.
something of value in order for this to be considered
You know
an
what? You
official
can
lottery.
suck my
We're
dick,
about to charge
eat
lots
my
of people
hole,
money just
and
to
you all
maybe
know
be the
what?
next victim of Bricks and
I will
Minifigs.
screw you
We
from
have to charge them money. If we don't, then
Endo.
it'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back.
If you don't know what that means, you
But then we
better
realized,
smoke a little
wait,
bit
we're
more.
filming
But
this
that's just
entire
how we
event.
go.
We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
$1 for being on camera. There you go.
So now, when they buy a $1 ticket, the transaction cancels out, and each person lost
This
$0.
makes complete sense.
You get
I mean,
$1 for being on camera, and then the raffle is $1 though. So would you like to pay $1 for the raffle? Okay, awesome. So here's your ticket. So what?
and so you make sense. I mean, this makes completely sense and completely legal. I mean, it makes sense and is completely legal, and people do it all the fucking time. Don't act like you don't know. This shit happens every day in a modern society. I mean, it happens all the time. So, make it clear this is how it is in real life. IRL.
What's our business? Yeah. We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks.
Yep.
At this moment, I want to be with that
It was
church.
time to pick our winner.
We are about to see who the winner is right now. We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 3, 9, 7, 7.
Is that mine?
Even though homie is like 10 years younger than I am.
Well, this family legally won this prize, so now if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't give it to them, they're committing a criminal crime, which could land them in jail.
Yep.
The Lego set is in a place called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street, and we can pick it up.
We drove to the store as fast as we could. We met up with the family and went inside to help them claim their prize.
I'm here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
my sister. He won.
From who?
I'm conducting this raffle, and you guys have the prize here.
I don't know anything about that.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego
Amanda
set
is a
they
dumbass.
legally won, her company is gonna steal it.
You're
Yep.
stealing $1,000 from a little girl.
Yep.
Yep. A dumbass.
Stealing money from a kid,
Dumbass.
do you find that evil at all? Or you just, that's how you want the business to look?
Mm-hmm.
Amanda now has to cover up this crime her store committed. So
Mhm.
she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now that they have officially committed a criminal crime, it's time to get the police involved.
This company just stole the prize from our lottery.
You stole.
Thank you.
You stole.
And now the police are here. But for some
Yeah.
reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
No.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on who the actual criminals in this situation were.
Right.
So we explained
So-
everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here.
Okay.
And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police
So hold up. 95. Alright, so let's go back right here, maybe.
Anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30.
12/30 and 95. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my calculator. Y'all can't see this.
1995. Did we commit a crime?
Alright, so let me pull this up. So what was it again?
actual criminals in this situation were. So we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here.
Okay.
And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it.
Thank you.
And now the police are here. But for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30.
So he's 31 years old. So 31 years old. All right, 10 years difference. All right. 10 years difference between him and I.
1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on who the actual criminals in this situation were. So we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here.
Okay.
And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states this is a criminal crime the police are required to investigate.
No, we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense which the police have to investigate.
Now that the police have seen the law, they actually agree that a crime has been committed. They're now finally...
Okay, so... the police are going to go to what's easier to solve the basic issue. Okay. Criminal is a whole lot easier solved by trespass. So the sooner they can get rid of the situation, the sooner they don't have to focus on everything else. So the focus is on the trespass. Not necessarily what regular span is wanting.
Going to do a police investigation on this Lego theft. The investigator started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle thievery.
So he wants to investigate some lethal raffle thievery. Look at that face, man. Kind of seems a little condescending.
Well, he started taking notes until another police officer came and...
Hey, who's this police officer?
Whispered in his ear.
Who is being a conflict of interest.
I don't know what he said to him, but...
I mean, I cannot see his name.
Whatever it was, it made them all completely change their attitudes.
And you're trespassing the property for life, okay? You come back, you're gonna go in handcuffs and go to...
Okay. Who is that fool?
Jail.
Would they trespass you?
We're just
trying to claim our...
where does he stand in the rankings?
You guys have no right
Police?
or have no connection to the story.
Well, yeah, we do. They...
What is that name right there? There's a name right there. Focus on it.
Stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize.
B-E-V.
So there's a connection.
E-A.
That is a civil issue between...
No, it's criminal. I got the...
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but I wasn't gonna let him. But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime, I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this.
That's the cop. I want to know who that fool is. That's a cop. I want to know who he is. Who that guy is.
We're trying to get some outs. Okay, we're trying to work with you guys, give you some outs. We can start looking at if you guys falsified a raffle. Whatever
No,
that raffle looks like.
Well, here's the thing: it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork right here.
You don't have authority to give out a.
BEV. That's what I see. BEV.
Prize. We're just going to get to the point that we're not going to have these conversations. We're just going to put you in handcuffs, take it.
BEVENS. Bevins. BEVENS. Bevins. Alright, so this bitch of a motherfucking fucking cop that don't know fucking jack shit apparently has some kind of authority.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let the police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally
done for the night.
No, it's actually required by you guys to investigate this. And it's not civil; it's criminal.
Just so we don't.
Quintero. That's QUNTERO. Quintero. Alright, so remember, is it Quintero's talking right now? Quintero's talking. Let's get more details.
We're talking in circles, right? Yep. No. Do you understand at least what he told you on the?
I don't think we're talking in circles. That's the first time we've had falsifying a raffle.
Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what?
The other guy is Johnson. He's just standing there. See, this guy right here. This guy right here, his name is Johnson. Johnson, police. Johnson. I'm gonna go ahead and write his name down just because. Okay. But I mean, he's just a bitch player. I mean, he knows shot caller.
All the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and filled the.
And the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set they legally won, her company is gonna steal it.
You're stealing $1,000 from a little girl.
Yep.
Stealing money from a kid, do you find that evil at all, or you just, that's how you want the business to look?
Amanda now has to cover up this crime her store committed. So she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now they have officially committed a criminal crime. It's time to get the police involved.
This company just stole the prize from our lottery.
I have officers en route.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And now the police are here. But for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on who the actual criminals in this situation were. So we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're not gonna give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm
Mhm.
carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states
The
this is a
legal
criminal
paperwork.
crime the
Right.
police are required to investigate.
So the legal paperwork that they have, so they have the legal paperwork on hand. On hand. Okay, so let me put it this way. Any reasonable person doesn't carry legal paperwork on the hand. I mean, I promise you. Majority of the people do not carry legal paperwork on hand. I mean, you get pulled over, and that's just like, okay, I don't have legal paperwork on me, but I know my rights. I mean, bottom line. Okay, so homie has legal paperwork on hand. Okay, so he knows that shit can happen.
We have all the paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense which the police have to investigate.
Now that the police have seen the law, they actually agree that a crime has
Alright, so now that they have the paperwork in their faces,
been committed, they're now finally going to do a police investigation on this Lego theft. The investigators started
these people are supposed to be doing their job.
by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle.
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle thievery.
Well, he started taking notes until another police officer came and whispered in his ear.
Was this Bevins or Quinteras?
I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them all completely change their attitudes.
And you're trespassing the property for life, okay? You come back, you're gonna go in handcuffs and go to jail.
Show his name again.
But we're just trying to claim our prize.
You guys have no right or have no connection to this story, not.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize.
Beveans.
So there's a connection.
That is a civil issue between.
No, it's criminal. I got the.
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but I wasn't gonna let him. But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime, I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to give some outs. Okay, we're trying to work with you guys and give you some outs. We can start looking at you guys falsified a raffle. Whatever that raffle looks like.
Well, here's the thing: is it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork right here.
You don't have authority to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the point. Then we're not going to have these conversations. We're just going to put you in handcuffs, take it. Are we all on the same page?
Yeah, Bevens. Bevins. Bevins. Famous YouTuber. Gamer. Ninja Bevins. Hey, I see a connection. It might not be a relative prevention, but I mean, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let the police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally.
Are we done for the night?
No, it's actually required by you guys to investigate this. It's not civil; it's criminal.
Just so we're talking.
It's not civil; it's criminal. We're talking in circles.
Right? Yep. No. Do you understand at least what he told you on the?
Do you understand what we're just idiot enough to realize that? Okay, you know what? If we just deal with the trespass situation, everything else can be dealt with in court. Instead of dealing with what needs to be dealt with, which is the criminal aspect of theft.
Talking circle. That's the first time we got falsifying a raffle.
Good. Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what Officer Bev has explained to you? Kind of what's going to happen, what's going to be the next steps?
I think.
Nope. Yes or no?
No, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you understand?
Yeah, I was pretty confused on what.
I don't understand the fact that you're going towards the transparent when you're being transported, transpassed. a certain situation, it doesn't take away from the main criminal aspect of what was criminal about the situation in the first place.
They were going to arrest me for. I mean, the Fourth Amendment in our Constitution specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't have a reason. I keep asking them for a reason, but they can't tell me anything that I'm doing that's illegal.
Well, I don't think we broke the law. What's your opinion? That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white. Because right now, you guys said the law we broke is the falsifying the raffle.
So let's do this. Let's just call it and we'll just go from here, all right, guys? Just please.
So you guys are going to investigate?
We are trying to keep you guys out of handcuffs. We don't want to go that route. We actually...
No. You got to do your job. You got to investigate.
At a certain point, we can't keep doing this. Right,
You got to get off your ass and investigate the situation. Man, I'm sorry. You don't want to do that work.
This plan, I was under the assumption that the police are supposed to follow the law, but I was wrong. In Kaiser, Oregon, the police don't follow the law, and because of this, another family got scammed by Bricks and MiniFigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself. Do we call the police officer? What do you do when there's just corrupt police?
Should you go to the police department?
Should we go to the police department? So we went to the police department to tell them that some of their police are corrupt. And then we realized we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, they just sent us home. But this is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the store. You park out front. You do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be. Eventually, I am going to end up solving all of the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Well, let's not argue that. I don't want to... It's just better to just say, hey, you're not a thief. You know what I mean? Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't think, anyways, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that? Well, who cares whether it was stolen or not?
But for some reason, Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and MiniFigs store. And now I'm going to redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed turn at the light to turn and go home. In buy, sell, trade, I changed it to steal, sell, trade. And I'm printing all of them out to scale. And nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure. The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now. Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Okay, you want to do double or nothing?
What are you talking about? Are you stupid?
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you double.
Bro, are you dumb? You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing, let's do it.
You're so dumb, bro.
I think you're scared.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do double or nothing.
I'm not doing
if you lose, you pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out. You're scared. I'm calling you out. You're too scared. You're scared.
Okay, do you want me to
put your money where your mouth is.
Are you just gonna be a pussy, or are you gonna?
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, We identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back. I just don't want any more damage to the store.
I guess Josh has finally realized that whatever he's going through right now will literally never end for him unless he gives the Legos back.
Yep.
I'm happy to give you the
Never get a
inventory.
Lego back.
It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wackadoo crap trying to attack us.
Well, it looks like we won. And Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
This definitely changes the trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in
Yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah. Well, what do we do for the next couple hours if it's raining?
Bowling!
Go bowling.
Let's go bowling.
We waited a few hours for Brian to get off work.
Okay. So, you want to know more? Check in to the next episode. But until next time, although you can choose to be happy, to be positive, to make good positive choices, to be the change you want to see in this world. Always keep smiling, stay beautiful, and remember one love, we're all to love. See you next time. Love you. Goodbye.